Hi, my name's Amy and I'm a book dork, and this is my video blog for my on my chair for January 23rd, and I have 3 books that I hope to at least start or finish most of them by the end of the week. So the first thing I have is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. It's about a girl named Samantha Kingston. She has everything. She's pretty, she's popular, she has a wonderful boyfriend, and then one day she dies. But she ends up waking up the next day and has to relive the day she died 7 times. She realizes that she has a lot of power in changing just the smallest little things. I'm curious to see what that power is, if it's just kind of like an ability to affect people's overall lives, or if it ends up changing her life, but we'll see. I've heard really great things about this book, and I can't believe I've had a copy of this for about a year and I haven't read it. So I'm sure it'll be great. The next book I have is The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. And if you haven't read anything by Sarah Dessen yet, you need to, because she is amazing. Like one of my favorite authors ever. So Missy is expecting a pretty typical summer and pretty uneventful. Her boyfriend is going to be going away to camp. She's pretty much going to be spending her time doing SAT prep and working at the library. And then the rest of her free time will be spent with her mom dealing with the death of her father. But her summer ends up being nothing like that. Instead, she gets a catering job where she works with a bunch of really fun but kind of chaotic people. And then her sister decides that she wants to renovate a rundown beach house. And then she meets Wes, who has a past, but he also has amazing artistic ability. I'm curious to find out what that is. And her summer is nothing like she expected, but was it better to have had the safe summer she originally thought, or is this new kind of crazy summer going to be actually way better? So we'll see. I've read almost all of Sarah Dessen's books. I think this one, and then there's one other that I haven't read. So I'm kind of excited that I'm getting to the end of that, especially with her new book coming out. Then the next thing I have is Boy Meets Boy by David Leviathan. It's about Paul, your not-so-typical high school student, and his not-so-typical group of friends. So there's Darlene, she's the homecoming queen / quarterback. And then, sorry, there's Joni, the best friend, but she may not be his best friend anymore. Let's see. And Tony, his other best friend. But he's not allowed to leave the house unless it's on a date with a girl. Of course, has to be a girl. And then Kyle, the ex who just will not go away. And then Rip, the school's bookie who sets the odds, which I'm curious to find out what that even means. And then Noah, who's the new boy who kind of changes everything. So it's kind of a not-so-typical love story. I'm really excited about this just because I haven't really read anything by David Leviathan. I've read Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, which he co-wrote, so we'll see. But I just finished Will Grayson and loved it, so that's kind of pushed me to pick this up. So that's all I have for this week, and you can post comments on what you're going to be reading this week or the next few days. So have a great reading week.